ready to stand up. What is up, guys? Walo J here, and I'm here with my co-host,
Heart of War. And we have across the table, Matadora Roja.
What's up?
Sure, Your Honor. And behind the boards, Chris, producer Chris.
Hello.
And then on the phone, we got Miguelino.
What's up, bitches?
What's up, man? Straight out of the great Northwest.
So what?
Yo, the best part is I'm in public right now, and I'm cussing up a storm.
Nice.
Hey,
Okay.
did your wife make it yet, or what?
No, she gets back soon.
Like soon when?
Maybe
They
that's
can't-
Like
they
this
can't-
week soon.
maybe
they
that's
can't, they
classified.
can't tell you exactly
Yeah.
when.
You mother.
Yeah, nice try, ISIS.
Try again there, jihadi.
She's coming to see me first.
Ooh,
Damn,
I
the
know.
harsh reality.
So what's going on? What's new?
Nothing. I'm at the gym, but I'm being a little bitch taking a break because I got a notification. Y'all mofos went live, so I was like, let me spit some Mickey genius over the phone.
Yeah, man, we dig that, dude. How's the gym going?
Hell yeah, guys. So what's popping with y'all players?
That didn't answer the
Yeah,
question.
he asked you a question like,
Yeah.
"How's the gym going?"
Oh, my bad. Well, again, I'm on the phone with you guys, so it tells you how it's going.
Oh. So you're saying it's not.
He's like, "It's
Our
not."
priorities, okay?
He's like, "I'm already done with my leg day."
I'm still waiting for all these to get my daily Snapchat of you in the gym, deadlifting, doing the curls.
I hurt my back earlier in the week, so I'm like, I'm just doing rehab right now.
I did see a Snapchat with the bacon. That's what I've been
Oh, I
seeing.
did
Saw
see
the
that.
bacon.
Yeah, I saw the bacon Snapchat.
You
What-
know, and that's
What is the bacon Snapchat?
keto
Just-
gains.
Yeah.
Keto gains.
Bacon.
That's all it was. It wasn't any gym or
was-
any of him hitting the weights. It was a plate of bacon.
I ate a
It's like
salad.
6 pieces.
Hell yeah.
It was pretty damn good.
So are you training
It was
jiu-jitsu or
amazing,
what's
guys.
going on? No jiu-jitsu training?
Not yet, man. I keep on getting hurt.
Oh man, you hurt
Like,
yourself.
over in Jax, the last time I saw you guys, I, like, pulled an abdominal muscle.
Oh, at the open mat. You're still not recovered from that?
So, like, what happened was, I was hurt. I flew all the way out to Portland, and, like, every time we hit turbulence, every time, like, the person next to me got up to use the bathroom, I felt that shit. It was horrible, man.
Ugh.
Then, that finally got better. Last weekend, I was trying to make spaghetti squash. I cut my thumb open. Pretty pissed about that. Then the next day, I went to lift, and I felt like I should have taken the day off. I was like, nah, I'm Mickey. I'm hardcore. And I hurt my back on deadlifts.
Damn.
Well,
Like, I need Carla to hurry up and come back home so I stop getting hurt.
yeah.
It's only
So
happens because she ain't here.
remember, look to the sky when you do your deadlifts.
Oh, no, I did all that. The worst thing is my
Oh.
body told me to take the day off, and I was like, no, I ain't no
Yeah.
bitch. And, yeah, my body turned me on, boy.
Body said, "Hold my beer."
That's funny, Chris. You're pretty witty.
Is he?
No,
I mean, it was funny, but
Sometimes.
for you to call him like, oh,
Sometimes I'm
you're
witty.
so witty.
Sometimes I'm
He
witty.
sounded like really gay.
witty.
He's so witty.
So funny.
He sounded like a valley girl.
Well, listen, I just ate a salad, so
What does that
Made
mean?
He feels like a rabbit.
guys
It is
don't-
Easter.
Guys don't eat salads,
Really?
but I just ate one.
You don't eat salads?
Well, I mean, I do now, apparently.
Well, you're gonna need to now.
Well, if Amanda's making me a salad, I'm going to eat it.
Oh, you better.
You know what I mean?
You
She
know
took
what?
the time to make it look pretty.
That's right.
She sprinkled
Yo,
the
I
almonds
gotta
on
let you
it.
guys go. I think I'm about to get kicked out.
Good.
Oh, word?
All right.
All right,
Bye,
peace.
Maggie.
that
Bye, buddy.
What'd he
was
do, sneak in the
Miguelino. Well, I guess he's not supposed to be on the phone at
Planet Fitness.
and yeah, whatever Planet Fitness he is at. So whatever.
Is that the one where they like really
Yes.
specialize? They don't judge and
They don't judge, but you can't bring a damn gallon of water.
yeah.
You can't wear certain tank tops. You can't do this. You can't do that.
You got to make sure you rack the
They'll
weights
do the-
quietly.
What is it? The lunk alarm.
Yeah, if you drop.
I thought the thing was fake until I was there one day and I heard it. I was like, are you serious?
What is that supposed to be for?
So they're like, we
It's
don't
to
judge
judge
people,
you.
but we judge you.
What was that?
Oh,
Chris
it's
getting the
Messenger.
message.
Since I've got Facebook open, Messenger dings.
Oh, so what happened is Miggy just messaged and said, ha ha, ha, gym worker told me to watch my language.
Well, duh.
I gave him a laughy, smiley face thing, Becky. I put on the gi this week, guys.
We
You know
all,
what?
we all did.
And all of a sudden, I started to have a Brazilian accent. I started talking about the hippie.
The
I got to get
submission.
the submission position.
You know what? I wish you would have had some crunk juice because you're
That's fine. He's fine.
no,
he's fine.
No, he's not.
He's fine.
No,
I'm not fine?
He's a
no,
You're
little
fine.
low.
no. His level of energy is like actually low.
Well, he's had a busy ass weekend.
Are you losing
bro.
testosterone too?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm 38, so maybe I am. You know what I probably need is coffee.
Oh, here we go.
He said I was losing energy. I don't know how else to
Look.
remedy this situation. It could be the
Chris is
coffee.
already pissed off that his wife made you a salad.
I'm not pissed off.
Oh no, you were pissed off.
Pretty
Yeah,
pissed
you're
off.
right.
You threw a tantrum like a little.
I couldn't see the
Bitch.
difference between
No.
your face and the wall behind you.
Yeah, 'cause
I
his
know
head
you
is
got
red.
all red.
No, I did.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
No, I did.
You're getting red again. Look at your face.
Well, then stop getting me angry.
I wore him.
Do
We
you want
wore
a
him out
coffee?
He's
yesterday.
getting red
yeah.
again.
Do you want a coffee?
Yeah, that's true. We wore him out yesterday too before the seminar, man. So I kind of felt bad during the workshop.
Let's go back. Back it up a little bit. Why don't we start talking about the school and what happened and what we got going on?
Okay, I leave that to my social media manager.
No.
Propaganda.
No.
What was
No.
it?
Put your phone away for a second
My social media manager.
and talk to the people because you've been on the phone since you got here. It's like, we're doing a podcast and you're on the phone. It's like,
I feel like I'm getting in trouble.
Yeah,
no,
a little bit,
well,
aren't you?
bro.
He said my energy's low. You're always on the phone.
You never
you
pay
are.
attention to
Is your
me.
testosterone low? I was like, well, I just ate a salad, so yeah.
well, you're not paying attention. You're like, yeah.
I don't think that's what I was like at all.
Yeah, that was,
that
Could you,
how I was
could
like?
you
Put me in
rewind
the
that
middle
then?
of this.
I could have, but I'm not going to.
Chris, was
Okay.
that how I was like?
A little.
Say.
But I'm
You could be a little more attentive.
attentive, yeah. I think
This is your podcast,
your level's fine.
It's not my podcast, it's our podcast.
Okay, well, our podcast.
Anyway, so you put on the gi, huh?
Nice transition.
Yeah, it's blue. It's blue. It's an A3. I don't even understand how they do the sizes, but it's an A3.
So, Art of War Jiu-Jitsu is officially open.
Art of War
Eh,
Jiu-Jitsu, that's
We
right.
had a workshop with Professor Jonathan Uskategi from North Carolina,
Yep.
and who we just affiliated with.
Yeah, super awesome guy. I got to do a lot of work with him actually before the seminar / workshop. It was good. He gave me a lot of great feedback. He's a monster. He's 160 pounds. I've never been controlled like that. It's been a while since you know what I mean? I was able to pull off some stuff that I wanted to do, but I was not able to finish. And once he was able to establish
His dominance.
his grips, yeah, he established dominance. But you know what? Like, I didn't feel so bad because, I mean, he took one of our other guys out who's like a 275-pound brown belt under a really high-ranking guy, and he did the same thing to him. And I was like, ooh. He actually told me, he's like, actually, you moved a little bit more than he did, so that was good. I was like, well, thank you, buddy. I was like, I don't know how to take that.
Well, to me, it was just great the fact that we have so many people there from different schools. We had American top team, Brazilian top team, John Jock Machado Knuckle Up from Mandarin, Lotus Martial Arts.
Fight sports?
Yeah,
Fight sports, yeah, from Daytona. And a few Ronins that were
Yeah.
training, I guess, here and there.
Yeah.
It was just great. It was a good time. I mean, I was telling Chris that, that I'm having fun in the gi again. Not only because we're doing jiu-jitsu, but we're also doing judo.
Yeah.
And that's actually what I'm having most fun with right now.
Yeah, and Walo's actually really good at judo, or at least picking up quick. He's picking up quick.
I appreciate the kind words, but I'll be honest, I look like a baby giraffe.
Yeah, no, he doesn't really, because the giraffe is actually kind of tall, and he's the
Maybe like a
opposite.
hippo?
Okay, I look like a baby hippo.
Oh,
What about
I
a
wouldn't say
rhino?
that. You're not a hippo either. Let's make you a
A rhino.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
fine.
a big horn,
like a little rhino.
like a little rhino. Yeah, there you go.
A newborn rhino. Because I don't,
Just all wobbly and shit,
Yeah, pretty much.
knocking over lions,
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say knocking over lions, but
hyenas at least.
maybe some like little chihuahuas or something.
Like a chihuahua.
Yeah, but
no, it was good, man. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun, man. We have a great judo instructor, Aaron, straight from Hawaii, first degree black belt, and it's funny. There's a little story. Is like, so when I'm doing a new martial arts, I don't wear the belt that I have in jiu-jitsu. I put on the belt that's respected for that martial art. So I have this white belt on, right? And we're doing class, and a guy comes in, and I was like, hey, can I help you? And he's like, no, keep going. I just want to watch. I'm like, okay, cool. And I go back, and I'm doing this. I think it was a Sotogari setups and stuff like that. And he's like just watching, and I'm looking like retarded, trying to do what Aaron is asking me to do, the judo instructor. And so his wife, Estee, goes over there and checks on the guy, and he's like, yeah, I was going to talk to the owner afterwards or whatever. And he's like, which one is he? And she was like, it's the tall guy with the blue gi on. He's like, the white belt?
Yeah.
he owns a school? She's like, yeah, he's a white belt in judo. And he's like, oh, okay. And then I kind of heard that, whatever. So I walk over, like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm the jiu-jitsu instructor. I own the school. Aaron is, judo, and so I'm learning judo. I got the white belt on. What can I do for you? And he's like, well, I owned the school previously. Oh, yeah? It was a karate school previously.
Yeah.
Southern style.
Martial arts.
Tiger martial arts or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's cool, man. And actually, I talked to the people next to us, and they all knew him, and they said that he was a really nice guy, and he seemed like a very nice guy.
Right.
When I talked to him, and he was interested in jiu-jitsu, so I was pretty stoked about that. And he was like, yeah, I was trying to learn jiu-jitsu before, but the other guy, he was so big, he was like 260 pounds. I just didn't feel comfortable. I was like, oh. He's like, I do mostly striking. And that's usually kind of the feeling of being humbled doing a new martial art, which I directly understood because I was doing a new style of martial art. Even though a lot of jiu-jitsu has some judo throws in it, it's not the same thing.
No.
There's different rules, there's different grips, there's different things. And so I totally understand what he's talking about. Like, it can be intimidating. You know what I mean? I was like, well, you're always welcome. Come on in. We'll get you taken care of. But yeah. And then this weekend we ended up having Professor Uskatagi. Uskatagi. That's how you say. I can't even say it. It's still a mouthful, man. I fight it every time, but he's very nice about it. He's from Venezuela.
That's right.
So
Latino.
He's Latino. But it's pretty interesting, though, because he speaks some Portuguese as well, and when he does, the people think he's Brazilian. He's kind of like a little shorter, tanner, balder Brazilian guy. I mean, but he's not. He's from Venezuela.
He could pass for Brazilian.
Yeah, everybody thought he was from Brazil.
You got to remember, Venezuela, right here.
Yeah.
Brazil, right there.
Brazil.
So
I thought you were going to say Brazil.
No, that would be offensive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't want to do that to the people of
and
Brazil.
also a porn channel. So
yeah.
No. Is it?
That's Brazil.
Is it? Oh, is it? Are you?
Chris is like, I'm on that one. You missed that.
Why, did you need my login information?
You got free login?
No.
What?
That's why you have so many screens.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. So we've been gone for.
Which screen did I shut down?
So we've been gone for 2 weeks, and quite a lot has happened in a few weeks. Let's go over here to my left. Sherry, what has happened with you?
Well, I don't really want to. It's been a long couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, how's your hand?
My hand is all right. I had hysterectomy on March 8th, and like 4 days later, my dog's getting into a fight. I'm still on bed rest, not supposed to be doing anything. Just try to separate the fight, get bit.
You spent another week in the hospital, didn't you?
I spent 6 fucking days in the hospital.
So long, I know. That was miserable.
Why did they keep you for so long?
I went sepsis, so the infection got into my blood and dropped the body, and it took a long time to get it to come down. My blood levels weren't very good, and they were at one point, we're talking about blood transfusion, and then...
We're talking about your hemoglobin was low, which is the
and
red
it just
blood
kept
cells
dropping
that
and kept
oxygen.
dropping.
Yeah.
If somebody needs a break right now, it's our chica right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
love
does,
to have
man.
a break.
She does. Just a break from life where some positive things can happen, But what was good, though, is, I actually work next door. In part of the orthopedic department, one of the surgeons that I work with was taking good care of her. So I talked to him on the side about it. I was like, hey, what's going on with my girl? You got to make sure she's okay, And
it was just crazy because I was kind of ignoring a fever that I was already having when the dog fight happened.
Yeah.
And so I already had some level of an infection going, and then
Somewhere, yeah.
So that, the hand, he went through the knuckle, and it just blew up. They took me into surgery pretty much right away.
Do a big washout of the space. And,
Huge washout, between the sheaths of the tendons, and it was seriously infected.
Wow.
Really badly, to the point that they almost wanted me to be on IV antibiotics for another 14 days after I left the hospital.
Yeah, at home.
But,
Are you taking the antibiotics?
why are we talking about that?
So
Because
she
you're
has-
not.
She has oral antibiotics she needs to be taken. So everybody, if you see her, ask her and make sure she's doing.
Remind
what she needs to
her.
do.
I'm more focused on trying to get movement back in my hand
Well, if
so
you
that I
if you
can
do
use
both
it.
of those things at the same time,
Hey, look,
You get
guess
twice
what?
as
You can
productive.
Grab
you
it?
can pick up the pill okay, with the bad finger.
oh, and just
And
put it in
you're-
your mouth
yeah.
and opening it up.
There you go.
Yep.
Boy, look at that. We got to take care of you.
That's all
Because
it
trust,
takes.
because trust
It
me,
takes a village.
yeah,
You know
because
what
trust
I mean?
me,
It takes
if
a
you
village.
if all you're worried about is the movement in your hand, if you don't take all your antibiotics and the infection comes back, then the movement in that hand or that finger goes down even less. 'Cause
When
you
they
wind up
cut it
getting-
off.
Yeah, when they go in it again.
I'm okay if they cut it off.
No, you're not. You think that.
You're so funny. You're like, I got no finger.
And they'd be like, oh my God, I lost 3 fingers. What am I
One.
going to do now? I could even grab a bar or nothing, or not even a dumbbell.
Yeah, so don't do that.
That'll be Sherry.
Just finish
I just
taking
can't
the
flip
pills.
off appropriately.
It's fine. Just finish taking the
She
damn
flipped me
antibiotics.
off. Show me. Hey, look, I
Alright.
still got it.
No, and then I had to put my dog down on Friday, which
Buster.
was...
Jesus Christ.
How old was Buster again?
It was almost 14. He
Almost
would have been
14,
14
yeah.
like April, May.
And he was about a 60, 70 pound dog.
He
Is that
had
right?
been a 65, 70 pound dog,
Yeah.
and then when they weighed him on Friday, he was 50 pounds. He was just super skinny
that's
and
very small for him.
probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah. It's I've had to put down 3 dogs, and it's always the question of like, am I doing it too early? Should I wait longer? So on and so forth, and when it's time, and they will tell you, like he wanted the snuggles, he wanted, he was in pain, you did the right
He was getting
thing.
super
Yeah.
snuggly, and then it was hard, and then the whole household was just disrupted because he's so senile. I could not
Yeah,
go on the other side of the hallway gate. He would
Yeah.
just flip out and lose his mind. Like, he had to be next to me 100% of the time, and
yeah,
then the other 2 dogs weren't getting the attention that they needed, and then it
is a bad.
there's a lot of
situation.
things going on, and that poor guy, but he'd been through a lot, in my marriage when I was abused, he was abused, and for him to overcome
I
that,
love you.
Hopefully it's not too sweet.
No, you're perfect. Thank you.
she did 2 sugars.
I love you too, Chris. I don't want you to get too jealous.
It's too late for me to have coffee now.
Amanda brought me coffee and a salad, and it was all dressed up. Look at this one.
Put the phone down,
I gotta take a
please.
picture. I gotta take a
God
I gotta take a
damn it,
picture.
man.
I'm gonna take a
Seriously.
I got my coffee. Here, let me send it to
You
Chris.
have to
Oh, God. See, the
box
thing
their
is
phones.
Wallow's getting more pissed off about the phone than I was
He's
about
always
the
on the
salad.
phone.
Look, he's already explained to you how busy he is and how much he's got going on, and how he always has to make sure that he gets back with people, and
That's not getting back to
Chris,
people.
what are you? You're not on? Are you not on Snapchat no more?
Yes, I am.
What are you under?
DB Nuggs.
Oh, DB Nuggs. There it is. Yeah, I sent you something, buddy.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll be sure and reply.
I'm like, this is like one of those things, but smaller.
Anyway, Sherry, back to you.
What was I saying?
So you
Talking
just
about-
need a break.
Yeah.
I would love
Yeah, we
I
need
would
we
love
need
a
a
break.
good
My
break.
biggest issue right now is I have no outlet. Like, I'm very
Yeah.
physical. I like to work out, and all that shit. And now I can't do certain things, and I'm not allowed to do anything.
You know what's crazy? It's like, so she's going through all this stuff, and she's still coming to the gym, and she wants to still like move things and build things and stuff. And as much as we love it and we appreciate it, it's hard to say, Sherry, please calm down. Just sit. Just hang with us. And watch. You know
She
what I
just
mean?
needs Bert to slap her around a couple of times.
No, she already had that kind of relationship. She needs an opposite kind of relationship.
No,
She
but
needs a loving one.
I don't mean like in a bad way where,
Well, no, so-
in a
She's
good
like,
way.
been there, done that.
I
Let
mean,
me
in a
try
good
something
way.
new.
We hung out yesterday after the seminar,
Good.
and it was just like the whole time I'm like, "Urgh!" Like, I have so much pent up aggression
Yeah.
and other
Yeah.
aggression, and I can't do anything. So it's like I don't have an outlet for it to go anywhere.
Why don't you
it's
get
coming
like a
out
coloring book
This
or
is
something?
no.
I can't fucking do it.
Listen,
with my
hold on,
hand.
You got two.
I got the solution. You ready?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're ready now. Okay, so this is something that you and Bert can do together that reaches both your goals. Okay, one is it's activity for you. Okay, and it's stimulus, and you're doing things, and two, it's a workout for Bert, and he's willing to do it because it's going to help him fight better.
Am I
later.
driving in the car watching him run?
No, better. So what we do is we get this big red wagon.
Wagon.
And he pulls me along.
And then we attach a rope from the wagon to his like back. Somehow you create a harness, and then there's a trail, and have him run that trail with you in the wagon.
In the gi.
You can be in the gi if it makes you feel better, but
No,
with
Bert
your
needs to be in the
with
gi.
your good hand, you have a whip. So when he starts petering down, she's give him a good crack. And then he's like, and then he runs off faster.
I didn't know he was a horse, but
Now
Right.
he is.
How does that get activity for me?
Because you're whipping him.
Well,
and you're going on a scenic route down a trail.
Yeah, but the problem is that she's got so much pent up, she might hit him
I
once,
might
and then
actually
it
like be abusive.
just goes continual.
That might
hitting
be
him.
abusive.
Yeah.
All right, guys, hold on. Let's see. Buenos nachos. Who do we have on the phone?
JT Money, what's up, guys?
What's up, JT? How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Happy Easter, guys.
Happy Easter,
Happy Easter, man. How was your day yesterday?
It was good, man. The fights went good. We had, I think, 4 people competing. It was me, D. Langston, Brenton Ellery, and Thomas Manning up in Lake City at Hardcore MMA.
Awesome, man. You know what? I got to see part of Brinson's match on Facebook. He won that, correct?
Yeah. I think it was
Outstanding.
actually a unanimous decision.
Very good. Yeah, I didn't get to watch the fight all the way through. I just saw the clip of it. Very cool, man. That looked like it was a fun fight too. They were going at it.
Man, it was super fun, and Brenton was all smiles the whole time, and we were all smiles, man. That's all you can ask for.
Heck yeah. How did your fight go?
Went good. Went all 3 rounds. I fought another good striker like myself, and just kind of outsmarted me on the feet. Takedown wise, I think I hit 3 takedowns.
Yeah.
Super smart kid, with like a karate kickboxing background, kind of like me.
Yeah.
And probably the first 30 seconds, we were just kind of just trumping each other. I guess one thing would lead to another, and it was a good fight, man. It was a learning experience, you know.
Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, how did your cardio feel at the end of those 3 rounds? Because I know I know how you fight, and you really, really bring it, and you bring high intensity, high energy level. How did you feel at the end of your 3rd round?
For the very first time, I knew that I was like kind of losing, and I knew I needed to kind of pick it up. So in the 3rd round, I actually turned it up a little bit more, and
Nice.
so I run like every day, but the last 10 seconds, I pulled the Max Holloway. I pointed at the ground, and we kind of just swung it out. And
Dang, JT,
That's
gangster.
could have probably won another round, but it was awesome, man. That kid, his name's Cesar Ortiz Gonzalez, and from Venezuela.
Oh,
And, It's
dang.
an honor to fight somebody with that much. He's a super classy guy, and it was really fun, man.
Very cool, man. Well, I'm proud of you, dude. So how many fights is
Thank
that
you,
for you
brother.
now?
That is my 5th MMA.
5th MMA fight. Beautiful, man. So, and how have your fights been? How have they been going? Are you mostly keeping them standing up now, or are you trying to take them down, or are you just mixing it up?
Well, so out of the 5, one of them, it's an official fight, but I took it kind of like last minute in West Virginia, without even formally training. I kind of just stepped in and decided I wanted to be an MMA fighter one day.
Nice.
And so I got submitted in that fight. And then I fought a kid named Cody Appling in my 2nd one, and he submitted me. And then I went on a 2-fight streak where I was TKOing people. And then this is my first decision. So I'm trying to just be a mixed martial artist and not put myself in the striking or the ground box, you know?
Beautiful. Good. And that's in the way that mixed martial arts is nowadays, you have to be. You cannot be one or the other.
Yeah. And it's kind of like what I learned, like when I fought Cody, because I felt really good standing, and then we went to the ground, and it was like he was like a light year above me jiu-jitsu wise, and I was like, okay, I never want that to happen again. Like I don't ever want to feel vulnerable, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So then I started doing a lot more gi, started doing a lot more no gi. That's when about the time I met you guys. So.
Oh, very cool. So how the rest of your teammates do?
Went good. D fought this kid. I think he was like a collegiate wrestler, and D was just beating him up on the feet. He had just outscored D on takedown, but I think D actually sent the kid to the hospital.
Really?
D lost the decision, but yeah, I think the kid ended up going to the hospital. Thomas Manning was fighting awesome on the feet, and they got into like a little weird scramble on the ground, and Thomas ended up getting armbarred. That was for the hardcore MMA 155-pound title, I think.
Oh, well, Thomas was actually, he messaged me. He was supposed to come and train with me last week, but he didn't get a chance to come on in. So hopefully he can make that trip at one point.
Between his work schedule and then Thomas is like a workhorse. You know, he does everything. He lifts, he runs. I mean, he does everything. Like he does like a lot of stuff on his own. So like between, I guess, his work schedule and then like his own like personal schedule, God, I don't see how that guy has time for anything. He's constantly at the gym.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I know him actually. I think he was roommates with one of our good friends, Jesse Lawrence, and yeah, he's been doing MMA for a very long time now. So good on him, man. Yeah, when he said he wanted to swing by or whatever, I was definitely happy about that. Told him he's welcome anytime, as anybody is really. So that's cool, man. You had an action-packed weekend. What's that?
I know, man. I know. No, what I was about to say was, it's so cool because like Florida MMA is like, I mean, like we all know each other. It's like one big group of guys just trying to learn, and man, we're really making some noise.
For sure. I think North Florida. We're trying to catch up to the South Florida. As far as like the big names and getting good teams and all that kind of stuff going. It's a process, and I'm telling you, it has come a long way. In the last 10, 11 years that I've been doing this, it's come a long way. Got more to go. Definitely got more to go, and hopefully we can make that happen.
Yes, sir.
So what you got planned for your Easter?
Sir. I'm sorry.
I said, what you got planned for your Easter?
About to head to my mom's right now and do some eating. I had to cut a little bit of weight, so I'm ready to put it back on now.
Nice. Well, hopefully we see you this next week, man. You gonna swing by?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'll definitely be in.
Awesome. Very cool. You got any messages or any shout outs you want to do?
Man, shout out to the whole team that fought last night. Shout out to all the coaches. Shout out to you guys you guys are podcasting on Easter. That's so awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. We don't stop for rain, sleet, snow, holidays, nothing.
Unless we're on vacation.
Unless Chris is on vacation in Disney World or freaking Mexico or wherever the hell he's going that weekend, I'm not mad at him though.
I'll let you guys get going.
All right, sir.
I'll let you guys get going. Love you guys. Have a good day. And, man, can't wait to see you guys.
Awesome.
Right,
thank you, JT. Thank you for the call.
All right. Peace.
All right.
Later. I like JT. JT Money. That's what I call him. I say, hey, JT Money. He's a fun kid.
So I guess those are the guys that I kept seeing, like, all these guys, that were fighting last night.
Yeah.
But I didn't know where it was. I saw Keith posted a few pictures and stuff like that.
I think that's how I ended up seeing Brenson's clip was.
What was his last name? Burner or something like that?
Yeah, Brenson Burner.
Okay, yeah, I did see something.
I've seen a couple of his fights actually. Though I think he's a fun guy to watch personally. He's very fit too. You know what I mean? He's like a taller, more fit guy. So he really looks that part.
What's going on with Javonis?
I don't know. I think he was going to be doing another comedy thing, so hopefully he...
I'm sorry, comedy?
Yeah, he does comedy. Javonis Ross?
The fighter?
Yeah. Oh, that dude's funny.
He's a stand-up comedian?
Well, I don't know.
Or trying to be?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, he's funny. Like, he just goes up there and tells stories, and they're hilarious. Very raw. Very raw.
Okay, where does he tell these stories at?
Like the comedy, there's a comedy spot that he goes to.
Where?
Man, I don't know off the top of my head. I have to look it up. But there's a comedy spot he goes to. He posted a video a while ago.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then I think he just did another one.
Oh, we gotta go catch him one.
I know. I want to support him for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's funny, man. Shit,
I love me
hilarious.
some comedy. I try to be funny, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
What's crazy about him is that like he's so unassuming sometimes. Like if you talk to him normal,
No, he's not
person to person-
unassuming. He looks like he's gonna whip your ass.
Well, no. As far as that goes, yeah, sure. He's a very confident gentleman. But what I'm saying, like when it came to comedy, like he always says some funny stuff. I like where his thoughts are at, or I mean the way his ideas kind of populate and how he expresses them. So I can see how him going into and telling these stories that he's telling, is pretty natural to him.
And what are his stories like street stuff?
Oh, so a lot of it. Well, he tells you like, yeah, guys, okay, I know I'm black. He's like, let's get got that shit out of there. Got some shit out of there. Cool.
Got it out of the way.
But this one thing, it was kind of funny, right? He was talking about like at work and people are complaining about work and so forth, and his boss is gay and they don't like that, whatever. And he's like, I don't really care. I just kind of like bend over just a little bit more so I can get more hours. You'll say some funny shit like that. He's like, I reach down lower to pick up something, kind of look at him like, hey, can I get a Saturday? Can I get another couple hours?
That's funny.
Yeah, he's a hilarious dude. He was like talking about, he's like, damn, dude, I went on this date and I got burned again, dude. He's talking about like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. He's like, I'm just gonna stick to masturbating. He's hilarious, dude. He's really funny. Dude, I would love to see him get big. I think entertainment. He's an entertainer, right? He's very entertaining watching him fight.
Yeah,
he's entertaining just talking to him, and I think comedy. I think this is a great combination for him.
Well, because he fell asleep during the podcast.
Man, that dude does work.
So
and smoke. He works hard, smokes hard. Might have been a combination of both of those. Trying to,
All right, so we got Sherry's last few weeks. Chris, why don't you tell us about your fucking week?
Man, such a bummer.
Fuck you.
You reach spoiled brat.
I know.
Reach spoil.
I spent 6 days down in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Mexico.
In a beautiful villa overlooking the city and the bay. And it was me, my mom, my dad, Amanda, and Tyler. So
and then they got kidnapped. And then what happened was we had to go down there and get them.
It was actually funny. The last night we were there, a gay guy got shot down in the town.
Oh God!
Was it like, "Ay!"
Yeah. So I actually looked up the news story because Dad sent me something about the most dangerous places in Mexico to go. Which were all on the east coast of Mexico for some reason.
The ones where they gas you when you sleep?
Is that what happened with that family?
Well, I don't know what happened. It was a gas
was it
leak.
a gas?
Yeah, it was gas. They were asphyxiated.
You know what? I've seen that where they cover it up with a gas leak.
Really?
Look into it. It's called Narcos Season 3.
Oh, shit. The funniest thing was
that's funny.
Amanda was telling me, like, when we were driving, when we landed and when we got through the airport and we were driving to the villa, some of the spots we were going in, like, as soon as we got in them, she said the first thing that popped in her mind was the movie Sicario. She was like, "Oh shit, we're really in Mexico."
We're not in America anymore.
It wasn't in Juarez where they got like people and shit hanging from the highway and stuff like that in the movie, but
man,
it's definitely a change.
You said like in the movie? No, that's real.
I
life.
know, but I mean, when she saw the movie, that's what she was equating Mexico to.
So
was Juarez.
Apparently, San Antonio recovers a lot of bullets that fly over from Juarez.
Oh, I'm sure.
San Antonio or El Paso?
El Paso, yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you shoot it up, it comes down. It comes down.
Fuck,
We've
man.
actually had them because they're on the north side. The great brainiacs that live around here. New Year's, everybody starts shooting their fucking guns up in the air. It's probably
Like they just don't care.
Yeah, it's probably been about 12 years ago or maybe more. At my mother-in-law's house, she actually had a 45 round come through the roof. Actually came through the roof, and it lodged in the sheetrock over her bed. So it didn't come all the way through and land on her bed, but it came through and was actually stuck enough to where you could wiggle it. And she pulled the 45 round.
Just wiggle it.
Just a little bit. I want to see you wiggle it.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm in that mood now where like I hear things. I was like, dude, that's a song. I'm wondering, like, when they come up with these songs, like, do they just like
Thank you for the coffee, man.
they're just talking about like little stories? And then they're like, you know what? They just said wiggle it. Let's just say just a little bit. You know what I mean? And then they write a song.
Most shitty songs are written that way.
Yeah. I guess so.
Do you think you like? This thing you like? Yeah, probably.
But I must say though, now that I have experienced truly authentic
Mexican cuisine.
food cuisine, yeah, fuck Taco Bell. Just like fuck
Taco
Na
Bell was
Lapalero.
never
I
Mexican
know,
cuisine.
but in La Napalero,
Callahan
all those
it is.
places, I'm like, man, I'm done.
La Napolera in San Marcos has this like hot stone pot where they bring it with like full of seafood.
They have that at Casa Maria on Jack's Beach.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Now I want to go to La Napolera.
Yeah.
All right, let's cut the podcast. Let's go.
It was
you
actually-
just ate.
It was actually funny because when we got into the villa, they were talking to us and asking us, what kind of meals do you want for the week?
Yeah.
Here's the menu, and they have all this American stuff on there, and I'm like,
What?
I'll
Yeah.
take the hamburguesas and pommes fritas.
so that's what I asked the guy. I was like, do you have a lot of people that just tell you to fix this? He was like, yeah, like hamburgers,
Get
hot
the
dogs.
fudge.
I'm
out
like,
of
are you
here.
serious? He goes, yeah. He goes, the last family that was here, that's literally all they wanted for the week was just American food, hamburgers, and
How
stuff.
stupid are you?
I'm like, fuck that. I was like, you know what? We'll pick day to day, but I want it to be authentic Mexican every day.
Hey, when did you talk to him? Did you do a fake Mexican accent?
No, I wasn't that
Oh,
stupid.
I
Come
totally-
Luis, ven acá, muchacho.
I would totally do that.
on. It was.
I do it on accident, anyways.
Yeah.
Just depending on usually it's like Indian.
Can I have
Indian
a Coke?
restaurants.
Thank
Oh,
you.
dude.
Come again.
Oh man, that was the thing. Like Tyler got to experience like a real Mexican Coke,
Oh yeah.
and was like, "Oh, this is good." I was
Bouncing
like,
up the
yeah.
walls. It was
The
The
actually
one you
sugar.
drink or snort.
Well,
No,
you know
no,
they
drink.
put cocaine in
Hey, whatever works.
it.
He's like, I don't know why I'm so focused.
We had
He's a sugar king.
homemade flan. He made flan one night for us, like authentic real flan, not this
Flan
shit.
from a tube.
No, not flan from a
man.
tube. Like
Oh.
he sat there and made it.
Yeah.
Did like a chicken. It was almost the easiest way to. I was trying to explain it to Sherry. The easiest way to explain it was almost like a Mexican lasagna dish, but is made with tortillas and chicken and sauce and all like that. And we had that one night, and that
An
was
enchilada.
That's what I said.
Kind
No,
of.
no,
Yeah,
but
almost.
it's layered kind of.
7-layer enchilada.
I said enchilada.
Sounds like an enchilada to me.
Every breakfast was guac and beans and
Oh, yeah.
eggs with the onions and the tomatoes.
Fuck
Huevos,
yeah.
huevos rancheros.
Oh gosh.
Did you get steak for breakfast with your huevos?
No, we didn't do steak.
Did you have pollo loco?
He's like, I had the polo.
Yeah, had the polo. We did
Can
go-
I trade you all inclusive trips?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You take mine, I'll take yours.
I don't know. No, because yours are in
at the
hospitals.
hospital. Yeah,
I don't want that shit.
No.
Hey,
No.
I had 6 days, 5 nights.
I know you did. You did.
I'll
I mean,
trade
I was
you
trying to make you
any
feel
day.
better by sending you some pictures here
Yeah,
and there.
yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunsets were beautiful. It was really a great time because it was one of the few times where I've really been able to just like cut work out for more than 3 days and not worry about it. And it was
That's what I need.
it was good. It was good. But then by doing that though, when you come back, there's not really a slow transition kind of back into your everyday.
It
No,
just
you gotta
slaps
get
you
It
in the
just
shit done.
fucking
face.
slaps you right as soon as you
I
get
barely
here.
got out of surgery and I'm getting emails. Have you done this? I need this done. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
bleh.
So this past week's been rough trying to catch up and kind of just get up to par with what's going on with everything. So
Did your pops enjoy the trip too?
He did. Me and him got to sit around. We'd sit there and play Uno at night and shit
Smoke
like that.
some weed, yeah.
No, we didn't smoke any weed.
That Mexican sticky icky.
The funniest thing was the house there, I guess in Puerto Vallarta, because of the climate and everything. The house is an open house.
Okay.
It's just there's doors that you can close, but even if you close them, the house is still open. Like the atrium that's in the middle is open.
Yeah.
It's all open air, because of the breeze that comes off the Pacific, and the mountains and everything. It was really weird. So
Wait,
then
I thought you were in the East Coast.
no, I went West Coast. No, Puerto
West
Vallarta is
side?
on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all backwards today.
Oh.
San Antonio,
But
Juarez.
it was super nice. It was very enjoyable.
Nice. And what about the kids? Did they enjoy it or?
Tyler loved it. We went to a zoo where you got to feed animals and stuff like
I
that.
saw Amanda holding a puma.
Yes.
Or a cheetah, whatever the hell it was.
Well, the first one she was holding was a lion.
Mas puma.
And then the second one was a puma, mountain lion.
Yeah.
You know, they're all the same. We'd all have, like here we call them cougars or panthers.
They're all
You
the
know,
same, man.
They're all the same.
Big old pussy
They're all
cats.
they're all the
You know
same
what I mean?
species. But yeah, she got to hold that. She got to feed her giraffe.
Felinus.
It was crazy too. In the zoo, they had raccoons as an exhibit. And I'm like, well, those are just fucking trash pandas. I mean, I got those in the backyard. And they had a whole exhibit of guinea pigs.
Oh, wow.
Fucking guinea pigs. There were like 30 guinea pigs. And they had like this nice little housing thing built up with stones.
Hey,
and
say
stuff.
we're going to do with this space here. I don't know. My kid got a guinea pig. We can put that in there.
Basically.
I say it just like that, right?
Basically.
Hey,
Okay.
you sounded really Mexican.
Well, I'm in Mexico, so duh.
And they had some husks, or
Stupid.
they had some wolves. Okay. And me and Dad were talking about it first. Then I kind of got Amanda in on it and told her, I said, what do you think? Because one of them,
Are those big wolves?
yeah, they were, well, hold
They were
on.
dogs with hair.
One of
Big
them,
wolves.
one of them was a wolf. Straight up, legit. You could tell just by looking at his eyes, that motherfucker's a wolf. The rest of those motherfuckers were huskies. I don't give a shit what you say. Them motherfuckers were huskies. They weren't wolf dog hybrids. The fuckers were huskies.
They had blue eyes?
Yes. I'm like,
Were they chilling with the wolf?
yeah, they were chilling with the wolf. They were all together. It was all
What if
cool.
that was all the wolf's little bitches?
I don't know but I'm telling you, you could tell by their face, those were fucking huskies. That was not a wolf.
But the wolf?
But the wolf,
He looked at you. He looked at you different though, huh?
Yeah.
He's like,
And they had a black bear. And you could
literally.
literally get to, like, from me to the monitors from a black bear. But I mean, it had the cage, but you could still, like, exchange air. And you could just see this black bear, like, it's a weird understanding that the only thing keeping that black bear from legit killing you and wanting to eat you is, just some thin metal. That's it. And he's just looking at you and his claws are over the edge. And, I've been in the woods a long time. I've come across black bears and stuff like that, but never that close.
Did he look angry?
No, but he looked like, given the opportunity, the least bit of opportunity, he would just rip you to shreds.
He would
Duh.
take a snack
It's a
at you.
bear.
I mean, but it was just crazy to be that close.
That's
to
just
one.
bears doing bear shit.
I have a legit.
I don't blame them.
Guys, speaking of bears, did you see James Cole made me a picture
Yes, they did.
with a bear in it?
They did.
You have finally made it.
I made it, James Cole. I want to give him a little shout out, guys. If you want a picture made or whatever, he makes them. It's like $25 or something like that. It's a fun little thing, or maybe you can do it for a gift for somebody. Reach out to him. That money goes to a really, really good cause. So, yeah, reach out to him. If you want one of those things, hit him up.
And yours is fitting too, the way you're sitting and with the bear.
I was like, man,
You know what I
kinda
found
hungry.
more-
Bear's like, yeah, me too.
Most fitting is that he's scared of bears,
Yeah.
Right?
and he's got a bear next to
Yo,
him.
no lie though. Like, that's a legit concern of mine.
Duh.
Like, so
What
you
it never
guys grow up
gets.
here in the lower 48 worried about like tornadoes and earthquakes.
You know, most
Hurricanes.
people down here in the lower 48, you know.
Yeah.
In Alaska, it was like, dude, you got to be careful of
Bears.
bears, moose. So I'm legit scared of bears for good reason. Good reason, right? And actually, the person that makes fun of me the most is my friend Sarah. She's like, oh man, I just kick your knee out. She's like, I know I can outrun you. So we run on the rest of the bear. I'm not really too worried.
Let's face it. I'm way heavier than you, and I can outrun you.
Not if a bear is
Oh,
there.
no, trust me. I
Not if a
can.
bear is there. No.
Oh, trust me, I can.
No way.
Oh, trust me, I can.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Want to bet? Let's find out.
I don't know.
All I know is it doesn't matter when a bear is chasing you because they can run faster than us.
See, I'm going to go ahead and say he's going to outrun you. And the only reason why I say that is because I know he's always carrying. So you will get shot in the leg.
Probably.
And then he will just continue to run.
Probably I'll try to shoot the bear first, but if it's not slowing down, you're getting the last one. Bah! Sorry, bro. I love you. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Tag your head.
I didn't mean to. God, I feel so bad.
I'll take care of Maria.
Bert, you're up.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Right.
Speaking of Sarah, you were on vacation too, Mister.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really vacation. I went up to go see my godson, and I got a chance to go see her. Actually, you know what? And I missed my friend Alan by like 2 days. Unfortunately, like, he had a death in the family or something like that, so I didn't get a chance to see him. So it almost worked out like last time when I went up. I got to see all those guys. This time that wasn't really the case, so that kind of bummed me out a little bit. And then plus also him having a death in the family, kind of like, I feel pretty bad about that. It's not good.
Well, you got to see your godson.
I did.
Yeah.
I got to see him. I got to see his brother, his mom. She's an awesome person. And I met her boyfriend or whatever. He was really cool too. You know what I mean? We all went out to dinner, hung out.
Kids look like they had a lot of fun from the pictures.
Yeah. When I see Dono, like Dono actually has like my middle name. You know what I mean? And so when I see him, he's like, "Oh, Gola!" He's super excited to see me. Makes me very happy. And his brother Jack. I think the world of him too. So I was able to pick those guys up, give them big hugs, and realizing that they're getting so big now. That maybe even next year, a year after that, I'm not gonna be able to do those kind of things anymore. What I'm really hoping is that in the next 2 years or so, that she'll let them come out and visit and stay with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For like maybe even like a summer or something like that, or like at least a couple weeks. And I'll just spoil the shit out of them is what I'll do. We'll do a bunch of man stuff, go shoot guns and go to the beach and have fun. Train for sure. I kind of want to expose those guys to that. I think you'll like it. Dono's really into playing the guitar. I got some friends that do music over here, so I'd like to get them together and maybe they have a little jam session. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be fun.
And it's a good thing that that boyfriend is cool, because otherwise...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He might have to go a little sleepy. I'm like, hey.
Are you
nice.
sleepy?
Nice. The guy's name is actually Steve, but if I didn't like him, his name is going to be Scott. Oh, hey, Scott, nice to meet you. He's like, my name's Steve. Oh, like, cool story, Scott. You know what I mean? Her ex-husband is Bill, and that's actually Jack's dad, right? And I don't necessarily like that guy because, there's background story that I don't have to really go into. But when I see him, I call him Bob.
Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Billy
My
Bob.
name's Bill. I was like, fuck you, Bob. Fuck you, Bob. Your name's fucking Bob. You're lucky I just call you that.
Because you're going to be bobbing for apples, Bob.
I don't know. Bobbing for apples. Nah, man, he has his own issues. But anyways, like, she has really good kids, man. Let's go back on the positive things. That's what we want to stick with.
How's Sarah and her dogs?
She's good. Her one dog actually was sick. What happened is one of her friends was on vacation and called her up, and so she had saying that, hey, my dog is sick at the kennel. Can you go look after him or whatever? And that dog was really sick and got sick all over the house. Ended up dropping that dog back off, and then her bulldog, Baggy Betty, got really, really sick and had to go to the vet and all that kind of stuff. So she was struggling there for a little bit. I'm like, man, Betty's a little older. They have their own Instagram or whatever. It's pretty funny.
I know. I follow it.
So, but yeah, they're all doing good and stuff like that. I got to see Sarah's mom too, which, I've known her since like junior high, high school, It's been 25 plus years. So it's kind of cool to see those guys.
So I guess the only one that wasn't on vacation was me.
I wasn't on vacation, man.
Wait, I wasn't either.
You said that you had a 6-day
All-inclusive.
All-inclusive, yeah.
Very expensive.
Sounds like a vacation to me.
It was all inclusive.
Yeah, I'm not signing up for that one.
What did happen last night was that 2 units in my apartment complex caught fire.
Oh, really? Was that was your apartment complex?
Yeah.
On the news that I saw?
Yep. It happened like around 7 o'clock, and at 11 o'clock they were still there, and you couldn't get in or out because it happened like right there in the, like when
At
you
the start of it?
Mm-hmm.
when you start to go. I mean, the upper half could have gone in and out, but the lower part of the apartment complex, there was police cars, fire trucks. Nobody was getting out.
Damn.
Nobody.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm walking Maria earlier before I came over for the podcast, and the news was there, and one of my neighbors was yelling. It's like, "Hey, did you see the fire last night?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "The news wants to talk to you," and I'm like, "I'm busy.
Yeah.
I got stuff to do."
I ain't got time for that.
And I just kept walking, and the camera guy that was walking towards me, he just like turned around.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Go talk to the maintenance guy."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I got shit to do."
Go talk to somebody.
What am I gonna say? Yeah, I saw the
I
fire.
saw it.
Yeah.
It was burning.
It was burning.
It was hot. It was smoky.
Well, they're just going to try to interview as many people as they can, and then they'll find that one person that just sounds like a complete fucking retard.
That would have been me.
It could have been you.
You could have been internet famous. You could have
Nah.
become a Mimi.
Nah, I don't think so.
A Mimi.
Yeah, me.
What happened was, and I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't dying in
Ain't got
here.
no time for this.
Ain't got no
Ain't
time
nobody
for
got
this.
time for this. Then you get your own remix and a bunch of shit. Hide your daughters, hide your wife.
I'm busy. I got stuff to do. And I just kept walking.
And you could have went on there and
Maria
podcast.
had to take a shit anyway.
Been like, guys, I saw the fire. It was crazy. People were jumping out of the windows. But, man, I really got to go.
I saw an email this morning, a cat's missing.
Well, they
Well,
rescued a dog.
from the
I
fire.
saw that they rescued
Oh,
a
man.
dog out of
That's
there.
like my biggest fear.
A cat's not missing, bro. Well, actually, believe it or not, with a cat, yeah, it probably is missing. That thing probably dipped. He's like, yo, I'm out. I doubt cats are just assholes like that. They don't get caught.
Well, it's also a fear of mine that some shit like that would happen at my apartment complex. I got 2 cats and the dog.
They got little stickers you could put on the windows to let firemen know that there's animals inside.
Bro, by the time the fire department got there, that shit was ablaze.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is that normally with an apartment fire, they'll spread from one to one. So if they've got time, if they get there in time, they'll actually start going down the line and checking and making sure people are out of the buildings. Yeah. So I don't know. When I was a fireman, they didn't have the stickers, and we didn't really, we just dealt with single house fires. We never dealt with multiple.
I already told my
complex.
neighbor, because my neighbor's got 2 dogs. I'm like, if I ever see smoke coming out of your place and you're not home, just know that I'm breaking your shit.
Yep, your
and
door.
I'll just go to the back to the sliding glass door and just take a rock or whatever and just beat the shit out of it and break it. And
be a man, kick the door.
Kick the door down because it's actually cheaper to replace the door.
Yeah.
Do you think I give a
You
fuck?
think the whole
Yeah.
house is burning
Well,
down? You're
what
going
if
to
it's-
worry
what-
about
This is the thing. What if it's not really on fire? Maybe it's just like something that's smoking in there.
It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think I'm going to think about the
Well,
cost.
if you break the glass too, you have a bigger chance of cutting yourself than kicking in that door.
Good point.
Because you're like, break the glass, right? Then there's a hole in the glass, but then you got to break it down more so you can squeeze your body through.
Yeah.
Yep. Just kick the door.
Just kick the door through. It's
Kick it right
quicker.
at the handle.
Yep, right at the
You're
handle.
fine.
Yeah.
You can climb to the doggy door and
There is no
Yeah,
doggy
just
door.
climb to the doggy door. Duh, wow.
I'm breaking the glass. It's easier.
Okay. All right. I mean,
Take a bat to it.
That's your call.
Done.
Glasses.
You
But
got a
then
lot
it'll
of-
shoot back and it might go in your eyeballs, above your glasses. And
So when you hit something and you're going forward, it bounces back.
sometimes, man.
No.
What if there's a backdraft?
You hit something.
So
it shoots
the
back at you.
wind is going to be so strong
You need
that
to-
it's going to blow that stuff back in my face.
Consider
If you
wind
hit
velocity
it,
You don't
no,
understand what a
let's say
backdraft
you
is.
hit it.
Yeah.
What happens is fresh oxygen goes in there, ignites those flames and fuel. Poof, that's the backdraft he's talking about. It
Yeah.
shoots a fireball right in your face. Right in your face.
It's okay,
son.
I'm wearing glasses.
Yeah. Just feel the door with the back of your hand, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not hot.
I'm so scared of fire. Like,
What?
well, when I was in Alaska, I was driving to work and I saw like this fucking cloud of smoke. Start driving and then I look down the road and it's my best friend. Her apartment is going down, and I freaked
That's
out.
horrible.
And I drove and it was like I think it was a 4-unit place. And what had happened was the people next door to her, the guy was deployed, but his wife was cheating on him, and the new boyfriend had his kids and her kids, and they had a meth lab going downstairs.
Oh,
So it exploded,
duh.
caught fire. They're outside arguing. This is like 5 o'clock in the morning. They're outside arguing, and my friend woke up to glass shattering. So, and then she started the smoke. So their walls shared each other, and
Yeah.
so the fire started immediately coming into hers. I think 2 children died that day. They forgot that they were upstairs.
God.
And then other children, I think there were 6 kids total in that house, and the other children were jumping from the second floor down. They had some broken limb. Like, it was just crazy, and these people forgot that their kids were upstairs.
The only thing
They all
I'm
methed out.
the
Yeah.
only thing that I'm grabbing in that case is my dog and my cats.
My friend got her.
Everything else can be replaced.
My friend got her dog, her kids, got in the car and drove the car out, and that was all she had. And that whole I think there was 4 or 6 units, and it was just completely burned up, devastated. But seeing that, like, I'm driving, and then I see it, I'm like, oh my god. Called work, I'm like, I'm not coming. And just,
Wow.
it was crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to ever deal with that shit, man. But my neighbors knows. I'm gonna break their shit, grab their doggies,
I'm gonna break your glass.
and grab your doggies.
Kill
Yep.
myself.
Well, fuck you.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I saving your dogs then.
I'm gonna bleed all over your place.
Yeah.
I got your dogs, but I'm sorry. I got a bled all over your carpet.
You know, carpet on the walls in the I mean, blood on the carpet and the walls is not fun. My room looks like a murder scene.
Is it still there?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I've tried to clean it. Bert trying to clean it. The maids were coming when I was still in the hospital. I told my daughter to lock my door. Don't want them seeing that.
I'm sorry. How did their blood get on the walls?
Between my hand and my dog is getting bloody because Molly's attacking Buster, and I think my hand when I was like trying to like get them separated, there's blood just everywhere.
Damn.
I did that once when I cut my which finger was this one. I cut it really bad, opening a can of cat food when I was young. Yeah. Somehow, when I popped the top, my finger slipped and it cut it like really deep, and I did like this,
and it started.
And I remember I had on green shorts and a green tank top, and the one whole side of my clothes was bloody from just slinging. So when I got back down to the house with my mom, she was like, "What the fuck?
It's crazy how little tiny.
Yeah,
2 holes." And there's blood everywhere.
Have you ever had like a slight cut on top of your head?
Yeah, I had one right here, and it was like a water flow.
Bleeds like
the worst one I got was when Chance got me on the top of my head when we were rolling one time. He tried to grip the back of my head, but he went over the top, and he didn't get a grip, so his hands come across the top of my head, and it sounded like a zipper, and I could like just feel the nails chattering. What are you looking for, guy? Oh, Jesus. But, so yeah, then, I was like, oh man, that hurt. And then I asked Art, it's like, am I bleeding? He goes, oh yeah. And then all of a sudden you start like, oh shit. Yeah, I'm bleeding everywhere. Yeah. There's so many capillaries in your head, man. One little tiny cut and then mix it with sweat and it just runs. Yeah. But yeah, I just remember that sound of just that over the top of my head. I was like, wow.
Good Lord. When was this?
This was when we were at the old spot, the first spot. This is like me and Chance's first roll together. He zippered my head with his nail.
Oh man,
he's like, man, I'm so sorry. I was like, dude, it's cool. It's no big deal.
No, it's not cool.
It happens.
You're like, motherfucker.
Next time, just go for the back of my head. Don't try to grab it.
You should have hair just for that reason.
If it was a option, if it was a choice, I totally would.
I think you look weird with hair.
I would look weird with hair.
You'd be like Peter Griffin or something.
I've seen pictures.
Thanks for that.
Hey, Art, what's going on? Why are you calling me Peter Griffin?
Hello.
Yeah. I didn't know hair would all of a sudden turn into a fat fuck. Thanks. I can tell you what I'm not. I can tell you what I'm not going to get now. Is fucking hair.
Producer Peter Griffin.
I'm trying not to laugh too loud in the microphone. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, you and me both, bro. Hey, fuck you. I'm going back downstairs.
I'm going back downstairs in my own house. Y'all can have the upstairs.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. That was a good one.
Oh, man, right. I'm lightheaded now.
Pull out. Wait, I know. You guys can't see his face. It's hilarious. I'm sorry. All right. Woosah. Cool. Breathe it. Breathe out.
Hey, Art, I hate you.
That sounded like Kermit.
Right?
Sound like Kermit.
My fucking Binker from the Muppets.
Or Beaker, yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that's good.
All right, moving on from Peter Griffin.
Let's talk about next weekend.
Fights.
Got the fights.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch them.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Me and Amanda, we're gonna do a UFC.
I'm going down with Jalen to watch his boy fight.
Where?
I think Orlando.
Hmm?
So I figured you would probably be bouncing with him too.
What, me?
Well,
Going where? To watch the fight?
Yeah.
No, I'll be training on the weekend. I can't.
Okay.
I can't
all right. But since possibly...
So you're going to be there with me?
When?
Training.
Saturday night?
No, Saturday day or Sunday day.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I leave at 1, but
yeah, no,
I won't come back till the next day.
Yeah.
He leaves at 1.
I should be here for the podcast.
But, I'll be, I think I'll be watching Maria for him. And since I was going to be watching Maria, I was going to throw like a UFC thing. But
you can throw a UFC thing?
Well, I was going to, but since I may just invite like maybe a very few people, maybe.
Because The cool people.
The cool people.
All right.
But since I'll have Maria, I don't want to have a lot of people and stuff like that.
Why?
Well, because
she
Maria,
loves people.
She does love
She's a
people,
sweetheart.
but
She might squeak a little bit though.
This is her first time here at the house. We've still got to,
Just don't grab her belly.
we got to get a room
Sherry.
made for her, a bed.
You don't have to get all that.
We're gonna paint a room up.
That's how Tiny has a room over.
I know. I mean, it's not like I can't go above and beyond for Maria because every time I ask
Tiny's
Walo,
girlfriend.
yeah. Oh no, trust me. There's a whole plan involved here. That's what I was telling Walo last night when I was talking to Amanda about it, and then Tyler overheard. He started asking about who was Maria, and we were like, "Oh, that's just Tiny's little girlfriend. She lives over at Walo's." Da da da. So now in his head, when she comes and stays Saturday night, we're having a wedding because they're going to get married, and there's going to be cake, and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, it's just Maria's coming over to maybe stay the night while Walo goes to Orlando. Nah, it's his girlfriend.
Did you tell him it's just a hookup?
The problem is he's fixed, she's fixed. Yeah. So, it's
just
Get
hooking
wild.
up, dog.
Yeah,
Just hooking
hey,
up,
you gotta.
No consequences.
Listen,
Exactly.
Once I get confirmation from Michelle that she doesn't have to work, then, if she have to work, then I'll bring her over. If not, then,
Yeah, just saying. If you don't, at this point, if you don't bring her over,
Yeah.
one of my kids may shank you next time you walk in the house.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Because they're excited. They're like, well, who's she going to sleep with? How we're going to decide it? I'm like, whoa, everybody chill out.
Put the dog in the middle and let her decide.
Because then Tegan's like, well, Tiny sleeps with me, so does that mean Maria gets to sleep with me? She needs to sleep with me if Tiny sleeps with me. I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out, guys. That's like a week away. We don't even know for sure. Calm down.
Like, she has her own little bed that she sleeps in. Most of the time she sleeps with me anyway. But
Yeah.
Should we mount that?
Mount what?
The Black
Beehive?
Hive.
I've got to put a bracket on the back for it to mount.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason why it's not mounted.
So anyway,
I'll put it
going
back there.
back to the fights, who's fighting next week?
So we've got Tony Ferguson versus Khabib.
Actually, the UFC just released something.
It's
Damn it!
Stop.
Let me say it!
no.
April Fools.
God damn it, man.
No,
You messed up my
because I've
joke.
already got people sharing it on Facebook going,
You
I
messed up my
can't
joke.
believe it, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going, I'm not even going to
You
waste
messed up
energy.
my joke. Fuck
Sorry.
you.
JJ and Rose Thug.
Yeah, Rose Thug and JJ's fighting. That'll be good.
That'll be real good because she's doing her weight cut right this time. She's not using the company or whatever program she was doing last time.
Who, Joanna?
Yeah.
Mm.
She's following a different
Did she
kind
have
of protocol.
Did she have a problem last time?
Yeah. With her weight cut, yeah. She had to lose, I think it was like 15 pounds or something in 14 hours.
Yeah, she had a problem. She lost. And she tried to find every excuse in the book.
I don't think the weight cut had anything to do with her loss, but I think this time she's coming into it a lot healthier.
Okay.
Good for
and
her.
Definitely a different
She
mindset.
lost 14 pounds. I mean, she's pretty small anyways. I think
I
that's
hate
probably a
when
little bit
they all
bad.
make the fucking excuses.
I think it's just definitely bad planning on her part. I don't think it was a program because there's no program for cutting that much weight in that short amount of time.
She was using,
properly.
from what I understand, she was using a different type of protocol on her training side of weight cutting because she has her strength and conditioning with I can't remember, Field
But all that
Daru or
gets
something.
cut. The strength and conditioning part gets cut out.
Well, and
way before the weight
it's
cut
separate
part
from
starts.
her weight cut.
Yeah.
And she did it differently last time. I don't know how much she used an excuse, but this time she said she was doing it differently. She feels a lot better. She's on weight now. She's only at 122.
Yeah, these are tiny ladies.
So
7 pounds she has to deal with.
Yeah, and for a week.
I wish we had an expert in weight cutting call in.
Zach's in Texas,
He's
bro.
busy.
Yeah.
No. Besides Zach. He's part of the show. I'm just saying.
What expert do you want? Oh, shit.
Mike Dolce.
Definitely Mike Dolce. That's we're in mind. Mike Dolce.
Hey, you can't knock him. He's created an empire with that shit.
The Dolce diet.
Weren't you on the Dolce diet?
No.
Just eating all the Dolce you can eat?
Me and Amanda actually played with that a few years ago when he first started kind of putting out his Dolce diet stuff. We played around with it for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was very time consuming. Like
Why?
the meal prepping, the meals that he puts together are very. It wasn't easy. It's definitely, you could definitely tell it's one of those things where it seemed like it should have been handed off to somebody and go, here, I'm going to do this. I need you to make all this so I can do it. Because if you're trying to do it while you're trying to do everything else, it was tough.
So it's not like Lean Impact Nutrition where you
It is
have your
not.
meals prepped for
It
you.
is not like Lean Impact.
Ready to rock and roll, man. Lean Impact's good.
Hell yeah.
All right. So who you got? You got Joanna or you got
I
Rose?
don't know, man.
I'm
I don't know. It's females, bro. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You don't like female
Yeah, we
fights.
skip over him. Well, actually,
Okay.
we'll go to Art. Art, who do you think is going to win with the Tony versus Khabib?
I don't know about that either, man. Those guys,
Okay.
monsters, man.
All right, good deal.
Who would you like to see win?
Oh man, I don't have a dog in that fight. I kind of don't really care. Maybe at one time I might have, but now I'm just kind of like, you know what? They're both good fighters. Let the best man win.
Good deal.
Who's
Okay.
the underdog on it?
So it looks like Tony's the underdog.
Let me see.
I just want Khabib to take an L, but it's gonna be hard to give him that L.
Yeah, it is.
You want Khabib to take an L?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think it's going to happen though.
He hasn't ever lost yet.
Who, Khabib? No, he's 25-0.
25
Tony's 25-3.
That's amazing too. These guys are amazing fighters.
It is.
I know.
It is. About the only thing that
I think Felice Herrig's fighting on this card too.
I love
know.
Felice Herring.
Yeah,
I love
she is.
Felice too.
she is.
She's so pretty.
Tony leads him in just
And
about
lethal.
every category, though.
And what do you mean?
Just
Stats?
stats, subs, decision. The only one Khabib's got him is in decisions. So he seems like Khabib will drag him out longer. But
Because Khabib just loves to beat the shit out of you enough not to knock you out, but
Yeah.
just to
Make you
punish you.
suffer.
yeah, just grind you from
Yeah.
round after round after round.
Man, what he did to Michael Johnson was just like a complete mocking.
Now the takedown average is a little discerning because Tony's is only 0.64, whereas Khabib's 5.85.
But Tony's
Tony's-
dangerous off his back.
He is.
though.
He is.
So go ahead, Khabib, take him down and
I don't think Khabib will be scared to.
No, I don't think he'd be scared to, but I'm just saying Tony's dangerous from his back.
I don't know.
Just look at what he did to Kevin Lee.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with you, but I just think, I don't know. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be fucking upset at this fight.
Why?
Because I have a feeling Khabib's going to just go through him.
Gut love him?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why. I think Khabib's going to hit a hell of a lot harder than Tony. I think he's stronger than Tony. So, we'll see.
Interesting. I don't know.
I mean, I just think he is. He's a bigger frame than Tony. I don't know. He's Russian.
he's Russian.
He's fucking Russian. He grew up fighting bears and shit.
He did wrestle bears. So
He
I've
did
seen-
wrestle
seen the
bears.
video when he was a kid.
Bert says Tony for the win.
Well,
Bert's probably right.
And Israel says, Happy Easter, Passover, Sunday, etc. My good peoples. Congrats on your beautiful school, guys.
Thank you, Israel.
Hashtag Art of War.
My boy.
Hashtag Train On. Thank you, brother. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Israel.
That was really dope of you to say that.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
I haven't seen Izzy in a
And
bit.
and of course, you're also welcome to come by and cross train with us anytime you want.
Yep.
So, all right. So we've
What
done
else we
that.
got?
What about who do you think is going to do with the Joanna?
I got Rose.
Do you?
I like Rose.
I like Rose, but I also think Jade is going to go into it completely different.
I'm the boogie woman. I'm gonna beat you. Shut up.
Papa, yeah.
I'm hoping for a better fight than last time, that's for sure.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I
I
mean, that's what we all want.
I
We
just, I didn't like the fact that she made like 9,000 excuses as to why she lost. You know, she sounded like Tito to me at that point.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tito. He was always.
Yeah.
He's very.
She didn't like being compared to Ronda either.
To who?
Ronda.
Well,
They're going to have to get over that at least for probably another year or two.
What?
Being compared to Ronda. I mean, because Ronda's done with the UFC. She's out.
Yeah, she's in the WWE.
Yeah, she's in the WWE now. So, I mean, but her legacy is going to live on in the UFC for probably at least another year. Maybe two.
I feel like it's already done.
Well, I mean, it is already done, but the comparison part.
it's like
Because
I don't want to say
comparing
anything
and
that's gonna
losing.
take away from what she did, but you know, when Art was calling her like a year ago the best ever, I was like, nah, man.
She was at that time.
No, you can't say that
At that time.
because
She was.
She wasn't.
Smoking chicks. All first round.
okay. And did she fight Cyborg?
No.
Okay, so you really
Yeah,
can't.
but was that her
But-
fault or was that Cyborg's
Yeah.
fault?
Cyborg couldn't make the weight that they fight at, that they're supposed to fight
She also
at.
couldn't stop steroids.
And then
long enough.
also, she had a testosterone issue.
How do you know?
It was low, apparently.
What?
Boost that shit up.
But I
Yeah.
mean, they offered her. I mean, that's
To be honest, man, I mean, Cyborg versus like, what's his name? DJ.
What?
Uh,
Demetrius Johnson?
yeah. That'd have been a fun fight, anyways. How many Demetrius Johnsons can beat up a Cyborg?
Yeah, let's not go back to episode 32.
I know, but that's
We already touched on that.
I might have touched it twice.
You're gonna make that joke.
She sits on his head.
He's amusing himself.
he is. He is.
I can't breathe.
What else we got?
The rest of them
My
are
face.
not
Who's
really.
Felice fighting?
Yeah.
Carolina Cavalcavich.
There you go.
What?
Carolina Cavalcavich.
Yes,
It's a lot
They're-
easier when you say it than versus trying to read it.
they're both hot. I like them both.
And thank you
I'm
for
going
the
Felice.
thank you for the I finally started following her Instagram from
Who?
Carolina?
No, Felice.
Felice?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I
She
appreciate that.
is a cutie.
She is cutie. She is cutie.
You
She
know?
doesn't mind taking good Instagram pictures and showing she's a cutie.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No.
I enjoy that. Thank you.
She is ripped.
She used to be a model before, and now she still continues it, obviously.
Well,
But
she's been
she was a
fighting for
model.
over
She's
10,
been
12
fighting for a
years.
long time, but she's been a
Yeah.
model as kind of her side gig.
Like an Instagram model or what?
No, she's done a lot of work.
Can we get Felice Herrig on the line? Can somebody let her know we're talking about her? Please. Have her call us.
Somebody slide in her
She's
DMs.
one of the first
Right.
female fighters that I started fighting when I got into jiu-jitsu and when I was
You mean
starting
following?
to get into... Yeah,
Because you said
Yeah, you said fighting.
You said fighting.
following.
Yeah,
Mm.
but you
Since
said
I
fighting.
started training.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Hey, do me a favor. Rewind that so we can prepare.
I don't give a fuck!
You
All
got, Ray Borg's fighting.
Oh,
that?
nice.
He's fighting Brandon.
The Truth Vera.
No, Marino.
Oh, Brendan Marino. That's going to be a
Marino.
good fight.
Based off the picture, I'm going with the dude on the left.
No,
Okay.
Brendan Marino came into the Ultimate Fighter as an undefeated fighter, and he
He's lost 4
was
since.
really?
Yeah, 14-4.
Oh, maybe he wasn't the undefeated guy, but I know he got what was his name? Henry Cejudo staking him under his wing.
So who what?
Cejudo.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Lozon's fighting.
Joe Lozon. Who's he fighting?
Chris.
Big long last name.
Yeah, big long last name. Garutez.
Gutierrez?
No.
No.
It's
about half the alphabet.
Grutezmacher. However.
Whatever. Anyways,
Grits.
next.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. Is that the main card?
No, those two, Felice and Borg and Lozon are all on the prelims. The main card.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the main card.
Felice is what?
Yeah.
She's not on the main card.
Mm-mm. No. Renato.
Laranja.
Renato Lorange. 27-time Mundial champion.
Having Kelvin Catter. He's on. I don't even know who that guy
Man,
is.
can you pronounce the last name, please?
Man, it's Kelvin
Oh,
Cater.
Pettis is fighting in this one. Anthony Pettis.
I know the Pettis.
He's fighting.
Is he on the main
Showtime.
card or is
Yeah,
he?
he's
on
on
the
the main. He's
Oh,
on
who's
the
he
main.
fighting?
Michael Chesner.
You're talking about Michael Chiesa?
I don't know. Maverick.
God damn it! You can't pronounce shit.
Bro, okay, let's stop this shit, man.
No, and then you got Paul Fielder.
No, we got
Felder.
See, no more.
So,
Just stop. Just stop. Don't.
how long do you think it's going to take for Gary Tonin to be onto the UFC?
I don't.
Tunin?
I don't know, but what I do know is that
Chris can't pronounce.
Gregory Tunin. I mean, he's pretty good at the stand up, but he definitely needs to work that ground game. You know what I mean?
Tunin?
Yeah, that Gregory Tunin. I mean, he did pretty good striking, but he definitely got.
He must not like him. He's like, Bill Bob,
Yeah.
Steve Scott.
He got to work on that. He got to work on that ground game,
Hey.
man. He just should know ground
I
game.
saw that troll.
Well, why don't you like Gary?
Gregory.
Whoa, hey.
What?
Did you just fart?
No.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
I leaned back.
Okay.
All right.
Girls don't do that.
Yeah, whatever. Girls shit their pants just as much as we do.
But they got pads and shit.
Really?
Ugh. That's even worse because
Right?
he's just stuck on
Yeah,
there.
it's stuck there.
Yeah.
Just saying.
He's like, I use toilet paper.
Anyway, going back to what is it? Gregory Tunin.
Gregory Tunin.
Why don't you like Gary Tonin?
I like what? What are you talking about? Huh?
Those are two different people, sir.
Yeah. Huh? The Gregory. She knows what I'm talking about.
There's this troll, who was posting like, "Oh, this dude needs to work on his ground game." And someone's
Okay.
like, "What the fuck?"
What the troll?
Yeah.
And his name is Gregory Tunin.
No,
they-
he said
something
Gary
else.
Tunin or something.
Yeah, guy needs to work on his groundwork. He wasn't any good at his
he
striking.
was a piece of shit on the ground or
Yeah.
something.
It was a troll because we know Gary Tonin is the fucking man on the ground.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know how they
Yeah.
You caught up now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Finally.
Tighten you up. He's playing footsie with me over here. The whole day. I feel his hairy leg on my hairy leg. This is a little weird. It's kind of like Velcro, but okay.
But did you see Gary Tonin's fight?
I
last
did.
week?
It looked good, man. It looked good.
his
He
hands
looked very
look good.
comfortable, you know. He's a very athletic dude. He's smart. He has a great training camp and good people around him. I can't see him doing really bad things. I think he's going to do really well in the MMA career. He seemed very comfortable for that first pro MMA fight, and if he just keeps going along that track, I believe that he'll only get better, and he should hopefully, man, maybe be a great.
You think
one
he'll
time.
follow like Mackenzie Dern, going? I mean,
I think
generally
he's gonna
pretty
be better
quick
than
into
Mackenzie.
the.
I think he's going to be better than Mackenzie Dern as far as like the speed of growth. I mean, I think she's good too. I'm not saying anything
she's
bad
good,
about
all
her.
right.
Mm-hmm.
She has long butt though. That's the problem. I don't know what that means.
It's been a
but
long ass day.
it was a long ass day, but whatever.
Listen, I'm not gonna diss her. I like her.
I'm not dissing her either. I mean,
it
hey,
sounds
cool,
like you
whatever.
are, but I like her a lot.
No, I'm just saying it was,
I'm
it was
not
a
dissing
long day
her,
there.
just her ass.
Yeah, man, I think she's a great person. I think
She
she's
had a
pretty,
weight cut.
too.
It was hungry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
she
you
was
go.
hungry. The shorts were there. Things happened.
Mackenzie, you're my girl. Don't worry, don't worry about these
Don't worry
fools.
He's
about
like,
those guys.
so you're saying there might be a chance?
Nope.
Mama, I keep
But-
hearing Shelly fart over there.
You know who
Every
wasn't?
time I lean back.
Lean back.
You know who wasn't impressed with Gary Tonin's performance?
Who?
Jamie Harrison.
Yeah, he was not,
Bro,
bro.
what do you say?
Oh shit.
He said,
He's shitty on the ground.
no, he said they just fed him a can, basically.
Yeah.
He's like, look at the other guy's record. He's 4-3. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, Jamie went a little deeper than that on it. I mean, he kind of broke it down. He's like, there's guys over there that are, champions who couldn't even come over here and fucking fight on the cards.
Amis, yeah.
Yeah, couldn't even win an Ami fight.
So yeah, he was not impressed
No,
at all.
not at all.
Being one of the guys that he coached, it's very hard to impress him. Period.
Yeah.
No, even if you do it, like I had this really good throw that I did one time. And he's like, "Yeah, that speaks words."
What?
Said it speaks volumes when you do something good.
Yeah.
Like it's really good. He's like, "Yeah, that spoke words." I was like, but it was really good, man. I was like, awesome throw. I threw this guy, dropped him right on his back, got his side control, started doing work. And he's like, yeah, that speaks words. He's like, don't do that shit again. What? But it worked. He's like, yeah, it won't work against anybody good. I was like, what? All right. So it's hard. It's really, Jamie's very critical. It's very hard to impress him. He comes from a wrestling background, wrestled in college. I mean, he's doing it his whole life and fought MMA, successful as a pro MMA fighter. He's hard to impress. There's a few times where he gave me the nod, and I was like, "Oh, he gave me the fucking nod. I did good."
You get the fucking gold star, and you're like, "Holy
You got
shit!"
the gold. That's the gold star. It's just the nod. He's like, "Yeah, man, it was good." I was like, "What?" But those are few and far between for sure. So, hearing that he was a little bit critical on Gary Tonin's performance as far as MMA goes, I'm not surprised.
Critical would be a nice way
I
of
was
saying
going
it.
to make a joke, but I'm not. I'm just going to save it. I don't want people's feelings to be hurt.
Yeah.
My feelings?
No,
No,
not your
no.
feelings. Oh, your feelings I heard on the regular.
Gary Tonin's feelings?
No.
Oh.
Be like, not only does your tattoo suck, but your stand-up sucks too.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, it's been a great Easter podcast. Y'all ready to shut this mofo down? And
He's hungry.
He's hungry.
Yeah, he's got
That salad was just a teaser.
Yeah.
That was like an appetizer.
help me out, man. It was
What
good.
else? What
It
else
was
do
good
we
salad.
don't have anything else that we want to
Not
share?
really. No. I mean,
We're tying this thing up, man. We got a lot of work to do, man. We got some really good things here in the future coming. So stay tuned,
Guys, Art of War Jiu-Jitsu is open. We did a soft opening grand opening was yesterday with the seminar.
Yep.
I want to thank Jonathan Uzcategui,
Scotty.
Professor Uzcategui, for coming down from North Carolina and dropping some knowledge on us.
160-pound dude smashing everybody.
And I look forward to seeing him again. Hopefully, we get to go up there and train with him again, and train with him.
We will for sure.
And he's just a good dude.
Yeah,
Bottom
great
line.
energy
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Super nice. I like the way he teaches. I like the way he goes through techniques.
Yeah.
So, before we go, why don't you give a shout out to our sponsors?
Lean Impact Tradition. Lean Impact Nutrition. See, I need to eat.
Yeah.
I need to go get my Lean Impact. It doesn't matter if you're a pro or you're an average Joe. If you want a top performance or a six-pack, contact Zach Elkins, leanimpactnutrition.com, or hit him up on Facebook, Instagram. Black Hive Tattoo. You want the dopest tattoos in Jacksonville? You need to get on their newsletter. You really, really do. That's the only way you're going to do it. BlackHiveTattoo.com. Jump on their newsletter. They'll let you know when one of their artists have the opening. And then you can submit your requests and get put on the books.
Anything else that we want to add? Sherry, anything else you want to say? Any shout outs? Anything at all?
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, Bert.
I just
miss
left his
Bert.
house before I came here, so.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
It's a good day.
Sweet. So that was what sweet.
So slight.
So nice.
Yeah.
Chris, anything you want to add?
Just shout out to Zach. His son graduated Air Force yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
So that's
good.
why he's over in Texas this weekend.
Tejas.
And
And
so,
Tejas.
Tejas. So
So very cool.
looking good with the arms there and the shirt.
Oh, yeah, his arms look huge. Oh, I have one more person I need to thank. Amanda for making me a beautiful salad today.
And coffee.
Brought me up some coffee, perfectly sweetened and creamed. Just as sweet as she is. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Just an overall nice lady.
Yeah.
Overall nice lady. I mean, I'm sorry, Chris.
I'm a lucky man.
She that she didn't bring you anything, but
It's all right.
she hooked the brother up. You
It's
know
all
what I
right.
mean?
She'll get hers later.
I'll get dinner tonight, so it's fine.
Uh-huh.
What's for dinner?
I don't know.
What's for dinner?
We'll see what's probably a lean impact meal.
Taco.
We had that last night.
She'll at least put the timer on the microwave for you.
No. No.
Anyway, guys, also check out our website where you can find all our episodes from one all the way to this one, which will be up in about an hour or so.
LRTLK.com.
LRTLK.com. And again, I want to send a shout out to all of the Uzcategui Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu family, which we are now part of. Thank you very much for receiving us with open arms. Thank you for all the shout outs that we got this past weekend, on social media. And guys, we'll catch you next week. Peace.
Cheers.
It's not a TV studio. Josh, turn these lights out. It's a fucking rock concert. Ready to stand up. Ah!
Concrete again.